would like us to spend some few seconds there again, because in fact, there was a question I prepared for you because being an expert in history, I was going to ask your reaction to the 10 years suspension of history in the Nigerian curriculum, which of course was brought back during the administration of Buhari.
Yeah.
So in fact, you even bring it even forward now in that in your days, it was also not in the curriculum.
I continued reading history. And I remember telling my colleagues in those days that if I will come back again, let's say I will die and God will recreate the world and I will come back, I will still study history. You know, in life, it helps you to know where you're heading to. It helps you to understand where you are at any point in time. Besides the lessons you can pick from history, there are so many lessons. We make mistakes because we don't learn from history. It's true. If we can spend a little time to study what people did in the past, to understand their mistakes, and to understand the opportunities and how to navigate around them, we can do better in our own time than they did in their own time, because we're standing on their shoulders, actually learning from their mistakes to improve on our own circumstances.
Now, coming back to the same episode, which happened in recent time, the removal of history from curriculum, this was restored again 10 years during the administration of Buhari.
Coming to the restoration, it was not actually Buhari, President Buhari, that brought back history. It started with President Obasanjo. But to integrate it was a problem. The approval to restore it was given by President Obasanjo. The approval to begin the negotiations and the processes of restoring it came under President Goodluck Jonathan. Now, putting all these things in practice came under President Muhammadu Buhari. So it's been a long process of trying to restore it back to the curriculum. The good thing now is that we have it back in the curriculum from the primary level to the university level.